Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Blueprints. This is episode 8. It's more like Purple Prince today, isn't it? But anyways, last time we made a whole lot of progress. We cracked open a bunch of the safes. We found some new rooms. We found some new clues. Last episode was a really good one. I am a bit worried that maybe it means that today is not going to be such a good episode, but we have to keep faith and see how it goes. Once again, let's hope the gods of RNG are on our side. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Day 21. Today we're starting with 2 gems, thanks to the cavern we opened, 8 coins, which is pretty damn good, and I'm gonna use this chance to go and see what we just opened last time. I'm gonna start by making a wish. 69 steps. Okay, so a door is supposed to be open now. It's not this door. It's not this door. Where is the door again? What did we open last time? This thing here. It's called the Black Bridge Grotto. Huh. Interesting looking place. So it's like a room full of servers, like a server room, and then we've got these screens. And what is this? A small data microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Oh, okay, so you can just pick it up and then put it back there. I mean, clearly it's meant to go there, right? Because it's the right shape. Yeah, it always goes in this slot. So we're looking for, I guess, 2 more microchips. Okay, and then it would open this door. Oh. Okay. But the main thing we're supposed to do is access like an offline terminal. Blackbridge. Right. We read about the Blackbridge network administrator controls. I have them. It's Ruoth. This admin key has been deactivated? What do you mean? That's the only admin key I have. Ah! I was so excited about getting to access the admin. God damn it. Wait. So the letter said, Mr. Ruota, I've set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network. The first 4 letters of your last name, followed by the first initial. Okay, so this one's been deactivated, but what if they kept the same, the same formula, but with my name instead? Or wait, this is signed by Randolph. Maybe this Randolph also has access to the terminal? Who is Randolph? While I will be gone. I apologize in advance for the extra workload. Okay, so it's the person who takes care of network maintenance, I guess, is this Randolph. It's my first time seeing the name, at least I think so. Maybe if I go back through the books in the library, I can see what this person's last name is. And then the admin maybe would be the same thing, like first 4 letters of your last name, followed by first initial. So let me see if I can find Randolph's last name. Okay, his name does show up on the heating and cooling curves document. He's the lab technician, Randolph M. So I don't know his full name, but just the first letter should be enough. No, because it's the first 4 letters of the last name. Okay, so it's Randolph M. But what's the full name? What's your full name? I don't have his full name anywhere. Maybe it's somewhere in the computer emails or like... His full name has to show up somewhere, so we'll keep an eye out for it. Right now, I don't know. It's gonna be M, whatever his name is, and then R would be the actual admin key. Unless he made a key for me, knowing that I was going to inherit the house. It's kind of unlikely, but in that case, the name would be Jones. Shit. All right. So we don't have access to it, actually. And we're looking for some... Huh? What is that about? What the hell is that? It reminds me of the letters we saw behind the angel in the cloister. Is that related? Huh. Anything else in this room I'm supposed to notice or no? Alright, well, we can't actually do anything in there. So that's unfortunate. We'll just go through the house and hopefully we find Randolph's full name. I also have yet to go back in the tomb. I need to do that. If I can get the tomb. Schoolhouse. We haven't got the schoolhouse in a while. I guess I'll do it. So unfortunately, wait, do I still have... Okay, I do still have the blessing of the dancer for 1 day. Look at that. 4 red letters. So we can still use the gems to rotate, but we're going to be needing the gems to open the rooms. I much prefer when I need steps, but we can't have the hovel every day. So let's start on the left. I do like hitting the library every chance I get because reading the books gives me new information. But for that we need to order them. Okay, so we've read this, we've read this, we've read this. So now they've added more. The last one we read was the pump system. Wait, there's 3 of these? Right, because there was 1 already on this list. And then I added 2 because I bought 2 books. Okay, so let's start with the 3rd one. Okay. There's a classroom. Oh, they cost a gem, but okay. So, I guess every time you draft the classroom, you get like a different grade. That was kind of my theory. So you always start at grade 1. And then if I keep drafting it, eventually I might get like grade 2, grade 3. Because this one I've already solved. It teaches you the color of the flags. And it also tells you, can you find a difference? Wait, how come I have 3 redraws? I forget. I forget what gave me this. Let's do a nook. Man, I can't believe how many keys I had last time. And now I won't have any. I'm starting back from scratch. I had like, what, 80 gold? Unfortunately, never got to use them. Same with the keys. It's a big waste, but what can you do? Parlor, dining room, den. Let's do parlor. Let's get us some gems. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Well, that can be true. So that's a lie, which means this is also a lie. A box next to this box contains gems. So this one has the gems. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Security. Or the closet. I need to be doing more dead ends at the bottom. So let's do the closet. Hopefully get some good items. Metal detector. Always good. And a key. Always good. I've also been looking around on the ground a lot. Since realizing that you can find items on the ground. But someone told me the items only show up on the ground if you have the metal detector. So that really eased my mind. That was a big relief to learn that. It's like a bit of a spoiler, but I'll accept it because it's just going to make my life a bit easier. Alright, this time let's go on the right. The showroom, the guest bedroom. Another dead end. Let's do the guest bedroom. See if there's anything in here. There is a gem. And that's it for now. Alright, now let's get some good rooms in here. The corridor, the passageway. Sure, let's do passageway so we can go to the right as well as to the front. There's the boiler room again. I don't know what other rooms need power. I knew about the laboratory, that was like the main one, but I don't know any other room that requires power. Should I build it just so I have a chance to maybe run into one? Because I have to assume they're gonna make it more likely for you to draft rooms where you need the power if you have the boiler room. I don't like going through my gems, but I feel like this is necessary. So, do I need to redo the puzzle every time that I want the power to be on? Okay, it always starts with 2 lights, so you always need to turn on the 3rd light. Oh, God. Or just do this? Okay, never mind. So I don't have to do it. I just had to switch this thing. And now it's powered. So now it's going this way, it's going this way. And if I switch this, the power stays on, right? Yes. Very nice. Okay, so which room would use the power? Wait. How come the power is not coming through here? I'm gonna do storeroom instead of the I'm gonna do observatory, but I'm gonna use a gem for that. Let's do observatory because I want to gather more stars so I can see what happens. But wait, like, shouldn't the power be going there? Oh no, because I choose where it goes. Right now it's going to the center. Ah. Now it's going right. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this is a room that carries the power though. So I think by now we're at like 8 stars. The farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. No, that's 7 stars. So right now we're at 7 stars. Let's do a dead end here if we can. Yeah, let's do storeroom. That's good. That works with me. That's all there is here. There is a dig spot there, somehow. Okay, so I want the power to go at the center. Yes. So now give me a room that uses the power. The weight room does. What in the weight room would use power? There's nothing in there, as far as I remember. What about security? Is there something in security that uses power? Let's find out. Okay, I think it's not necessarily that it uses power in this room, but it does carry power over to the next rooms. So that's good to know. Oh, there's a little coin. I guess I might as well access this. So we'll put the security level on low because I don't have a card. If I had a card, I could put it on high, but I don't. I don't know what this offline mode does. The setting that the security doors will be set to if power is lost. So I guess that means there is a way to somehow remove, like cut the power to the whole mansion, but so far I haven't found that. I love how it says, as a general safety rule, offline should be set to unlocked, and yet it's always locked by default. So let's log into the network. I'm gonna go check out the emails. See if I can find Randolph's name somewhere. Electronic email. The terminal located in the office, right? So I need to do remote terminal access. No, I can't because it's not online. Oh, but is it going to ask me for the admin key? Okay, no, it just allows you to connect to another terminal once a day. So that's the thing we unlocked, basically. Hey, thank you. Sure, just spread gold now, I guess. If this person, Randolph, is in charge of the network maintenance, you'd think there would be like an email from him somewhere. Okay, but I am currently accessing the terminal of the office, so wouldn't that mean that I can check the emails? What's the point of getting to access it if you don't let me? Alright, well, fuck it then. Let's go. See, if I go there and I get a room that doesn't go to the right, I'm gonna be stuck. So maybe I should come in from the passageway instead, but then the power might not get carried through, but oh well. Oh, thank you. I need like a corridor or something. Got lucky there. This will end the run, so we can do that. It's gonna have to be the corridor. Spare bedroom, commissary, walk-in closet. Gonna have to be the spare bedroom. Don't really have a choice. These are the car keys. Another classroom. Okay, is it gonna be grade 2 this time? Aha! Okay, so this is gonna be new. Classroom puzzle. Mathematics, it's starting to add up. This gives you the clue you need for the billboard, not the billboard, the billiard room puzzle. And I think most people would kind of guess it just from trying shit, but here they spell it out for you, so that's nice. I'll still take a little screenshot just because. So the apples are extra delicious today, huh? Mathematics worksheet. Find each sum without using signs. Well, I can't fill that up, so it doesn't really... Oh, wait. I get it. I get it. This is the solution to that weird sheet we found in the hovel. Right? There's a piece of paper that says like coincidence. And then there's like numbers with different colors. And I was like, what's with the colors of the numbers? That's what this is. You're supposed to apply... Oh, I should have known, because yeah, it's the same color from the dart game. Wait, hang on. So 4, 5 in blue, 2 in pink, 9 in purple, and 2 in yellow. So you add 45 times 2, so 90, divided by 9, so 10, minus 2, 8. Coincidence? So the number is 8. How is that a coincidence? What about it is a coincidence? Unless you need to add these. So let's see, maybe for this it's like 7, then 13, then 4. Look at the colors. Okay, this person got it all wrong. 9 out of 12. Did someone get them all right? 9 out of 12. 10 out of 12. Okay, so you do need to add them. Okay, so then it's not 45. It's 4 plus 5. Hang on. 4 plus 5. So 9 times 2, 18. Divided by 9, 2. Minus 2, 0. So in the end, it's just 0. Coincidence? Well, you kind of randomly assigned them these colors. Because like the sheet of paper just says 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. Coincidence? It's like, well, why did you give these numbers these specific colors? That's what I don't get. So 6 plus 1 plus 3. 6 plus 1 minus 3. Okay. So if we see colored numbers, now we know how to, like, what to do with them. Okay. That's, I'm not sure what to make with this information, but now we have the information, so, you know, that's good. I guess that's good. There's the vault again. How come I can redraw only in some of these rooms? If I had access to the bookstore, I would have gotten the vault, because then I could have bought a book. But I don't have access to it, so I'm just gonna do pantry. Oh, banana. The door is locked. It's not a great path so far. Bedroom? I don't think this is gonna be a great run, but you know, we're trying stuff. We're learning, maybe. Sleeping mask. Look at that, like magic. Plus 2. Plus 5. Another locked door. It's gonna have to be the chapel. Yeah, this is gonna be a very short run. So, we've learned the name of these 2 angels. Like these two in front of us. And then also the one with the broom. The one with the broom is called Mila. So there's Doja, Lydia, and this one is Mila. Again, I don't know what to do with that information, but we have it. These also don't have like names. These statues. Watch this be locked again. Oh boy. Well, I need gems. But the doors are going to be locked, so it's not going to matter. Locked. And guess what? Whew. Office. I don't have enough gems. This is the only one I can go in. The freaking drawing room. The drawing room has not yet revealed its secret. I don't know how to count the small gates in this room. Because I don't see any gates in here. Let's try going down. Maybe then it's not going to be locked. It is locked. Oh, come on, give me like one more classroom before the end of this run. Just one. One more classroom so I can see grade 3. Give me a key. Don't give me coins. Give me a key. It's a coin. Classroom. 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 Architect's Villa. Why? Because I have a lot of blue rooms? I guess. Alright, so not the most productive day, but it happens. I'm trying not to let that get to me anymore. There's just gonna be runs like this, you know. There's gonna be some runs that are not very productive, but that's just how it goes. I have been informed that this game was made mostly by just one person. And it does change my perspective a little bit. Like if the game is made by a whole team, like all these people coming together, like it creates certain expectations, you know? But when you know one person did it, you're like, okay, well, I can see why you focused on some aspects and maybe some of them are like a little less polished. Or maybe that like there's not quite as much content as there would be in like a game made by a lot of people. So it's made me a little more forgiving towards some of the flaws. Tool shed, shelter, trading post. Tool shed would start us with 2 items. Hey, it's the shovel again. The wrench. The freaking wrench. So yes, as people have been screaming at me for like, what, 7 episodes now? I did early in the playthrough set the utility closet to rare. Because this was very early in the playthrough. I didn't quite understand how the drafting worked yet. So I thought it only affected that day. Like I thought only for today it's gonna be rare. Because I was trying to get fewer dead ends. I didn't know it was gonna be for like every day. Or maybe I did know that it was gonna be for every day, but because it was a dead end, I figured like, well, I don't want a dead end. Like I didn't know how rare the rare rooms were. Turns out they're like very rare. You really don't see them that often, but I think it turned out fine in the end. Some people were like, you should reset your whole save file, dude. Like, this is going to mess up your whole playthrough. It's like, it's fine. It's just going to take us a bit longer to get to it, I guess. Washed helper. So we're starting with the shovel, which is nice. Someone also said the reason I haven't been finding the shovel lately is because I had the jackhammer at the code check thing, and I guess that counts as the shovel is already out there somewhere, so they don't give it to you. That's why I haven't been seeing the shovel in a really long time, because I was always using the jackhammer. But last episode we didn't have time to put the jackhammer back in the code check, which is why I got the shovel again this time. There's the code check. Let's start with a little storeroom. Start us with some basic stuff. What if you could buy the key card right from the start? I can't remember if it's ever... Oh, the sale has ended though. The sale was yesterday, so no more sale. Ooh, I could buy the magnifying glass. Or this... Ah, the sledgehammer for 8. Sledgehammer to open the boxes. The boxes are kind of rare. Is it worth 8 coins to be able to open the boxes? I mean, this is my allowance. I'm just gonna get it again every day, so I might as well spend it, right? That's what it's for. And it's not like I'm gonna be able to buy the really expensive items unless I find a huge source of money, so... At this point, I've looked at a lot of documents. I guess I'll get the sledgehammer. Just because it would be really frustrating to run into a padlock that I can't open. I do wish I could get the magnifying glass, but maybe we'll come back for it. Bedroom. Sure, we can do bedroom. Nothing in here. Patio. Spread a gem in each green room. I think we might as well. More gems is always good. Plus we get some dig spots, even though it's only the shovel, it's not the jackhammer, so... We're gonna find a lot of trash. Like this. Sledgehammer and battery pack and broken lever. Isn't that just the jackhammer? I feel like that's just the jackhammer, which I've already done, so cool. Let's do closet, get even more items. A dice and a gem. Okay. Let's get some good rooms in here. Corridor, yes. I would love to do the solarium. It's really useful. But if I do, I'm going to be stuck. So I can't do that. Observatory will take us to 8 stars, which is +1 key. I'm going to have to find my way into the foundation. But so will I with this one. So, okay, sure. Let's do observatory so we can get a key. Da-da-da-da. A key just magically spawns from the ether. Just like that. Just by magic. Alright, so kitchen will take me to the foundation. The den won't, and I can't rotate, so this is my only choice. No money to buy food. Where is this dog? I want to see the dog. I thought there was always one of these doors that was the keycard door just because it's been happening a lot, but I guess it doesn't always happen. An old shoe, not worth picking up. Some coins. Okay, 2 coins. We still don't have the basement key, unfortunately. Let's see what's to the right. Really? Already? We're not even that high. Alright, fine. Let's do guest bedroom. Just because it's a... Oh, there's the key card. 57188. Why does it say that number on it specifically? I wonder. Okay, now if we can find security, we can set the thing to high. That would be great. Should I redraw in case I get security? But doesn't security need 2 gems or is it 1 gem? I can't remember. I think it's in the directory, but I can't look at the directory while I'm in this screen for some dumb fucking reason. Like, why? Why can't you look at the directory? Give me one good reason why you don't have access to it while you're in this screen. Why? Okay, let's not redraw until we're like stuck completely. I'm not stuck right now, so I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm gonna do the nook, but I do wish I could get security. Give me that key. Oh, this is new, right? I think I've never done the nursery, but it's gonna end the run. Showroom will cost me gems. Let's just do spare bedroom. Damn it, I want to see the nursery, but I'm not quite ready for this run to end. Solarium again. Alright, drawing room. This drawing room is just like taunting me. Like, you can't figure out my secret. One of these days, I'll figure it out. Locked on the left. Not on the right. 7 locked doors in the Great Hall. I don't have the lock picking tool. I do have the courtyard. This would give me some gems. And 2 doors. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have a gem. Shit. This would give me gems. I guess I'll do that. If I can solve it. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Okay. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. This is a lie. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. This is also a lie. Okay, so it's in you then. It's in this one. Security. God damn it. Okay, well, don't have a choice. Solarium. Do I take a risk to pick this one here so I can get something rare on the left? Okay, there's unusual and then there's rare. So I should have put the utility closet on unusual and then, because rare I guess is like super rare. Let's do solarium. It's been really useful so far. It's giving us new rooms we haven't seen. An ordinary key, good. Need more of those for sure. Wait. A gate. Isn't a gate like... Wait. It just fucking occurred to me. Isn't a gate like what you call kind of like the distance between feet? A gait refers to an individual's manner or pattern of walking. So then if you count the small gaits... Hang on. Because I was coming through, I saw the picture of the horse, and I like vaguely remember a horse's gait, and I was like, what is that, a horse's gait? Like, what does that mean again? It's their walking. Wait, so then maybe I just count the small gaits? So it wouldn't be the horse. The only one with the small gaits are like these, right? So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 small gaits. But it has to be a date. So how can I turn this into a date? I think it's gonna be 22, but then what would be the month? Like, where would be... What would be the month? Maybe the month is like the amount of frames? Wait, okay, so 22, maybe it's the amount of frames in which I counted them. So 1, 2, 3, 12, 13. Okay, it doesn't work because it's too much. It's 13. It's so close though. 1322? No, it can't. Does it have to be a real date? What if it's like not a real date? What if it's 1322? No. 2213. No. Well, some of them go left, some of them go right. So maybe you count 1 every time it goes right, and then -1 every time they go left. Let's see. Let's always start from this one. So let's say we're starting from 0. -1, 0. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. More of them go left than go right. They almost always go left. Okay, it can't be that because I feel like it would be a negative number, which it can't be. How can I turn this into a date? Maybe it's you count the characters. So the characters that have a small gate, there's like 2. There's only 2. It's only the guy with the umbrella and then the woman. So maybe it's 0, 2, 22. Like the amount of characters that have a small gate and then the amount of actual steps. So 0, 2, 22. Count the small gates. Count the small gates. What about a really small picture of a horse? Like, does that count as a small gate? Is it a small gate just because the picture is small? Maybe you only count the small pictures? If so, then it would be 1, but they're all like different sizes, so there's no real way to know what they mean by small, because they have like very different sizes. Only the small gates. Well, this guy has a very big gate, a big distance between his feet. The kid also has a very big distance, so does the horse. Yeah, there's really only these two that have a small gate, like G-A-I-T. If you count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, no, there's 19. Did I Did I count wrong last time? How did I arrive at 22? I think it's because I counted in English. I must have messed myself up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's only 19. Why did I say 22? Then 0 to 19? Why did I have 22? (1902). The only other thing that bugs me is some of them go left and then some of them go right. But like, how do I... What about it? Do I count up when they go right and then count down? How can I turn this into a date? Let's see. How many go left? So 13 go left, which means that 6 go right. So maybe it's 6, 13. Like 0, 6, 13. Like you split the characters that go left from the characters that go right. Or maybe it's like you put one number for the woman and one number for the guy with the umbrella. And then that gives you like... Right? Let me try both. So 0, 6, 13. No. 1306. I always try both because I don't know. No, okay, so maybe you split them. Maybe you count the woman and the guy separately. So cats. So there's only 4 of the woman, which means there's 15 of the dudes. So 0419. Zero 419. No, 1904. I really thought it was going to be one of those. So if it's not separating the guy from the woman... 13 of them go left, 6 of them go right. So does that mean that's the combination? But I've tried that. I've tried 1306, right? 13 of them go left, 6 of them go right. It's not that. I really thought I had it. Because I only counted the small gates. And then I counted the ones going to the left, the ones going right. You turn that into a date. Maybe you also count the kid, because even though the kid is taking a huge step, it's a child, so he still has like a small gate. I guess it depends. What do they consider a small gate? Like these two are tiny, tiny gates. And then this one is huge. This one's also pretty big. No, it has to be only the woman and then the old man. I don't know. I don't know. I've tried a bunch of things, but I just don't know. I'll have to come back to it. I think I'm on the right path. Like, I think now that I know it's about their steps, but I don't know. I've tried a bunch of stuff. Let's just redraw. I don't feel like I'm going to get that much further anyway, so I want to see something new. This was the room with the chessboard, right? Wait, wasn't there a safe in the study? Yeah, there was. I opened it. Wait, did I open it? Oh, I wrote my thing wrong. I wrote that I opened the safe in the study, but that's not the one I opened. I opened the safe in the office. Not the study. There was a safe in there that I haven't opened, so I guess I'll just go there. See if I can open that safe. Because there was a safe in here. Okay. Let's count the small gates and then maybe we can open this safe. Face and ace. 44 letters in the message. Yeah. D8. D8. D8 like date? Small gates. Small gates. Small gates. I wonder if one of these globes has like something on it that I'm supposed to notice. So I can't move this. Small gates. Would this count as a gate like G8? Because it reads gate. So there's a queen in this room. D8. D8. Why are you showing me the queen on D8? Or does this have to do with the puzzle in the underground? Like in the cliffside? What in here is a gate that I could count? Count small gates. Count small gates. Because there's nothing really in this room other than this chessboard and then this message. Does it have anything to do with this? Glove, sting, crowd, groan. The only thing in this room that kind of stands out is this board. So there's a queen on D8, and then there's a queen there also. So in the boudoir it was Christmas. That one was easy just because of the picture. It didn't have anything to do with gates. This one, D8, like date? Maybe it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8? Because the queen is on 4, 8? Would that be the code? Like 0408? That seems too easy. No. 0804? No, okay. Yeah, that would have been too easy. Well, there's two queens. There's two queens. There's two sides. So there should be like two queens. One queen there. The other one would be D8 like date? Is it like some kind of... But no, you wouldn't read that as date. And that has nothing to do with gates either. I think it's more about finding like a date format than about counting small gates, because the Christmas one didn't count as one. So the queen is on D8. Why is the queen on D8? 8th of December? Is there any other month that starts with a D? Only December, so maybe 1208. Well, 8, that doesn't sound right. That's what it was? So D for December? I really thought I was like making shit up and imagining things. But it had to do with this fucking chessboard. That's like the only thing in this room other than this. But this is so clearly about the pictures. It's like, okay, D8. It's either like 4, 8. Like you convert both into a number for a date. Or D for this. Wow, okay. Surprised I got that. Number 2. December 8th. M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. So this is addressed to my mother. This is while they were planning the heist for the jewels, I guess. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. Wait. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands, which we've heard this in a prophecy from the genie. He said, a boy standing on the shore of White Sand. So maybe I'll get to meet my mom? Maybe that's where she is, on a beach of white sand. Caleb. Who is Caleb? Caleb Manning. That's my mother's mentor, friend, and confidant. Okay. Okay, you get the blueprint for the closed exhibit. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add it to your drafting pool? Sure. Oh, that's the first time one of these letters has contained a floor plan. Huh. I mean, it's the end of the run, but at least we opened a new safe. Now, if only I could open this freaking safe in here. 13 going left, 6 going right, and then 4 women, 15 men? I think I tried both, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 old men. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 women. I tried this, right? I've tried 15, 4. And then 13 of them go left. 6 of them go right. But I've tried this, right? And it didn't work. So if you put the 13 on the left, like a date format, and then the 06 on the right, like the 13th of June, it's not that. Then what if I do like 4 women, like 04, and then 15 of the old men? Wait, didn't I try that earlier? So that's what it was. It was the number of women and then the number of old men. Because, okay, so it didn't have anything to do with which side they're going. That was nothing. Okay, it had to be that because they're the only ones with the small steps, like a horse gate. Okay. 6. Dearest Mary, April 15. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-seared plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I agree. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. While 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, how old am I right now? So this was written 2 years before I turned 10. I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the east. Is that where she's hiding? As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the home our family has built up. Oh, this is from Herbert. Oh. Room by room. Wait. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. This is the other part of the prophecy. A boy standing on a shore of white sand, a black cat tied to a red flag. I know about red soil though. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps, making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold, we may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Well, they never did because he passed away. So, the plot with the mother is definitely thickening. But I can't go anywhere else today, so we're going to be calling it a day. Hey, that's 2 more saves, baby. I'm proud of myself. Took a lot of detour to get there, but we ended up figuring it out. Total rooms. Cozy cottage, because it wasn't very big. Okay, we have time to keep going. Short day, but productive day. It is now day 23. Still haven't found the tomb. I didn't get to use the wrench either while I had it. So the rooms will remain with their weird rarity. So we can find the wrench again. The wrench is very rare. I've only seen it 2-3 times in total. Still no tomb. Should I do hovel or schoolhouse again? I need to reach like a higher grade, but you need to draft so many of these classrooms. I guess I'll do it again. Oh, there's a coin there. And the game just crashed. Okay, that's my first time crashing in this game. That's unfortunate. I guess it's just going to restart the day. Okay, yeah, it's just starting me over. That's fine. I hadn't really done much anyways. I just hope it doesn't crash again. It's giving me different rooms, but okay, we'll do schoolhouse again, because that's what I was supposed to do. Can I not crash, please? Didn't know that was something I had to be worrying about, but okay. Library, let's read that book. There it is. Volume 3. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all three presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. I mean, I kind of try and do that. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. The passageway? If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Planning your house, estate layout and drafting. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north, ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Yeah. But if you don't do like a few dead ends on the bottom, then you run into a bunch of dead ends at the top. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. I mean, I would say I already know this too. Like, yeah, you want to gather a lot of resources early so you don't need them later on, but it depends on what rooms you get. The top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Yeah, but you don't get to choose. Like, you don't know which rooms you're going to get in the future. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. But you might not get a chance to draft the terrace before the cloister, that's the thing. You're at the mercy of the RNG. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh, okay, because it's every hallway, not just this one. For every future hallway, including this one. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've actually used this before. Because I typically get the foyer really late in the run, and by then, like, would it work retroactively? If I draft the foyer late, could I then go back and like the Great Hall would now be unlocked? I think it's only if you get them in this order, which is kind of rare. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room, yeah. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Sure. I suppose. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. The garage, yeah, which I've already done. The dark room, you can turn the lights back on, which is sort of useful. And then gymnasium, you can turn the lights off to prevent step loss. Ah, that's what it does. I don't think I've ever turned off the power in the gymnasium. Maybe one time just to try it. I can't remember. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Because, yeah, it tells you when you enter them, you're going to get some stuff. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Okay, laboratory, garage. I think in the first or second episode, I did power the garage. And it just allowed me to open the door? I think? Is there something else in the garage that needs the power? Okay, so the laundry room, the furnace, and pump rooms all have uses for steam power. I'm going to be writing this. That's important. So you want it in the laundry room, in the furnace, and the pump room. So next time I get the boiler room, I'll try and get one of these rooms. It's nice that it's spelling them out for me. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, several other features located outside of the main house. The reservoir. Okay. Tips and tricks. This is telling us a lot for just one book. To think there's like 3 more like this. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious, right? Because you get a bonus for a specific... Well, I don't think I would let that dictate what rooms I'm making, just because you get, what, like 10 more steps? It's not really all that useful. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by the master bedroom, which I've never seen, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. So the master bedroom gives you more steps per room in the house, I guess. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Interesting. I've definitely noticed it with the billiard room, not so much with the parlor. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it, yeah? The day after drafting the freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours, okay? I didn't know that. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help, yeah? When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before, which is exactly what I've been doing this whole time. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Indeed. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Thank you. This was quite interesting. Not that many information I didn't already know, but okay. I'm really curious to read the other ones. There it is, the closed exhibit. The doors in this room are security locked. So I won't get to go inside or what? So they were training in this room. They were training to be able to escape. But if I go in, aren't they gonna close the door behind me? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, this was for them to train in order to steal the jewels. Ooh, there's another puzzle box. And they knew there were going to be guards. So if you click the red, it goes like this. You can move the yellow around. Okay. So you want red in each corner. Wait, so how does it work? If you click red, it just spreads. It spreads in empty things. If you click yellow, it moves. But you would never empty all of these. So I can only do this. And then how do I get... Maybe it only moves to the right. So maybe I need to do the left side first. So red, lock it down. No, now it's only on the left. So the red spreads. Yellow does nothing until you click on an empty slot. Now, why did this one move all the way across? I think maybe it just drags... I was gonna say the closest square, but maybe it just drags all of them. No, it doesn't. Wait, how does it work? I don't understand the behavior of the yellow. Like, it goes where you click, but not necessarily the last one you click. Sometimes it's just another one. And then if all this is... Okay, so once these two are red, you're done. Nothing else can happen. This resets. So everything resets unless you have red in the corner. So you want red in each corner. I can do it in 2 corners easily. Wait, no. What if I do 2 opposite corners? So like this side, this side. Now how can I remove those? How can I move? I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't know what I did. Earlier they would only go on one side. This time they actually spread out evenly. It must have been that they never go in like a specific direction, but I didn't quite understand what just happened there. But we solved it, so okay. I'm not gonna complain. Another allowance, baby. So there's a crown. They were using this room to practice like stealing the crown. And then there would be guards. Pharaoh. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, not the white shores. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Don't have Pharaoh in my list of names. I don't know who this is, but okay, so my mom stole these jewels. Interesting. I do wonder if she's potentially like still alive. Let's go with the parlor so we can get more gems. I'm gonna try and follow the strategies from the book. Get as many gems and keys early as you can. Only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. Well, this is true. So this is false. And this would be true. Okay. These are supposed to get harder over time, but I feel like I've seen harder earlier in the playthrough. The last few ones have been fairly easy. But this stuff is more difficult to like quantify than a math problem. Like a math problem, it's very obvious. When it gets more complex, you just add more numbers and symbols. Here it's more like weird mind puzzles. Pantry for more gold. Let's not use our gems early. Plus we're done with the drafting. The drawing room, we don't need it anymore. Apple. Spread gems in each green room. That would be really nice. But does it only spread them if they're already drafted? You know what? Let's just do a dead end. Just to get rid of it. Because I feel like that's also important. We got the compass. You know, the compass could be a good thing or a bad thing. Because sometimes you don't necessarily want to go north. Sometimes you want to go to the sides. Thank God for this. Spare bedroom. More coins. We're at 14 now. There's our first classroom. Or do I want to collect more gems early? Because I'm still going to get the den further up. And it's just going to be grade 1 again, right? So it said you get 8 classrooms in your deck for the day. So you could potentially go all the way to grade 8. But it would be really difficult because they only ever take you to the left. So you'd have to be extremely lucky and have a lot of gems too. We're back to grade 1. Yeah, it's really hard to see myself getting all the way to grade 8. I do have a lot of money right now, but it's gonna cost me a gem to go there, but maybe I can buy some gems. This is my first time coming from this side of the commissary. No gems. There's the shovel. The metal detector might help us pick up new stuff, but it's only ever keys and coins, right? It's never gems. I guess I might as well. And maybe I'll come back for the shovel if I can find a bit more money. Another classroom. Sure. So now we're at grade 2. How far can we get? The garage, well, that won't do. It's gonna have to be the West Wing Hall. So no garage today, which sucks. I would have gotten a bunch of keys. But I guess we won't get any keys today. Oh, these are hard to see. Let's go down. Storeroom. Oh, there's a shovel. How about that? I need more resources. Maybe I should just go back to dig these spots first. It would cost me a lot. Well, I think the only spots to dig were the ones outside. So it's not really worth it. That's my only key. Another classroom. Okay, at least this time it's taking me to the right. So it's not going to lead me into a wall. We haven't seen grade 3, right? So I need to see it. I need to get as far as I can. Oh, it's the periodic table again. Science is fun. If this is about the laboratory puzzle, I've already solved it though. Like, I assume this is the same table. Use the elements below to form the answers to each question. I mean, do you really need clues to this puzzle? I feel like it's so obvious. As soon as you get into the laboratory, you see one periodic table of elements with all the symbols, and then you see another one with numbers. Like, well, obviously, you just need to use the letters to write a sentence. Like the clue is in the puzzle itself. There's not really much more you can say. Oh, look, the 8 sideways, just like the letter that we found. I don't feel like you needed to waste a classroom on this. Like, this one's really obvious. Water, ice, Mrs. Peterson in a gaseous state. Disrespectful. See me after class. You little shit. 1 out of 3. And these kids are not that smart. Gas. Should I just redraw until I get like a bunch more classrooms? Because I could still get like 2 more, maybe even more. They're gonna cost me a gem every time. Let's do courtyard, because then I might dig up more gems, but it's gonna cost me a gem to go there. I have 5 redraws for some reason. Let me use one of them. Let's try and just get more classrooms. No classroom. Again? Still no classroom. Ah, you're just fucking with me. But if I turn off the security for the doors, it's not gonna open the doors. It just means they're not powered, right? Okay, last chance, classroom. You're really just fucking with me. Alright, fine. Let's go to the observatory. Southern Cross, which means more red rooms. And a gem. Hey, nice. Thanks for that. And it's locked. You know what? I guess if I go all the way outside, I could dig up the spots in that first room. Dude, there's no way you would ever reach grade like 8. Oh, look at that. There's a cake. I missed that. I guess I'm going too quickly. Man, 8 classrooms in one mansion. I guess if you kind of spread them out a bit, it'd be possible, but that sounds really hard. That sounds like a post-ending kind of thing, you know? Where you need all the stars to align for you to accomplish what you want. An unremarkable rock. Quaint schoolhouse. Yeah, it was like all classrooms. Well, just 3 classrooms basically. With 1 new room. On to day 24. I still haven't found the tomb again. I guess the tomb is really rare, which is very unfortunate, because it's my only way to go inside the underground where the reservoir is, and I need to get in the reservoir to know if I did the right thing in the pump room. And again, filling it up sounds too easy. It was probably to empty it, but I needed to try to make sure. Son of a bitch. Still no tomb. Well then, let's do hovel, because I hate having to rely on the gems. I've been trying not to draft the den early, just because it has a lot of doors. Let's just do storeroom. Why is there a dig spot in this room? Kind of strange. I've done the nursery, right? I think I've done it like once. I guess I'll just get it again. Yes, I have been in this room. I haven't read the thing for the addition. Why is this one grayed out? Okay, so at this point we've seen every outer room. Found floor plans. Okay, it's the only one. A painstakingly produced accurate reproduction of one of the so-called closed exhibits of the Fen Aries Royal Museum. It's a rare. Why is this one like grayed out? Oh, I think it's grayed out because while I know what it is, I've never actually drafted it. It's at 0. I guess that's what it means. We got some dice. Some dice is always nice, as I say. A nice big open room with like 3 doors would be awesome here. How about you give that to me? The boiler room. Nice and early. Okay, you know what? Sure. Give me the boiler room. So I can get one of the many rooms that requires the boiler room. Okay, let's keep it to the front. This music is sounding very like Mass Effect. If you know, you know. Okay, so we want either the laundry room, the furnace, or the pump room, but these rooms never happen like this early in the mansion. This is so Mass Effect, dude, this music. dark room is connected. You know what? Sure. Let's do the dark room. See, I thought maybe the power being passed through would mean that it doesn't go dark, but no. That would have been too easy. But like, I can just look for a room that is powered. Like this one, which is the furnace. Okay, so oh, it's just a key? It's just a regular key. It looked like this really special key. I thought, oh, maybe it's the basement key, you know? It's just a regular key. So if you go into the furnace while it's powered, it just makes a key for you. Maybe it makes one every time you leave and come back. No? Is that really all it is? You power the furnace, you get a key, that's it? A bit disappointing, you have to admit. Alright, what if you send the power to the right? So now we're going up. Is this exhibit really rare? Because we're getting it twice in a row. Security carries the power. This would take half my freaking steps, so I can't do that. Should I just redraw? I have one chance to maybe get another room. So let's do it. Nope. Less likely. So wait, the maid's chamber is a red room? Was it a red room last time too? Oh, it's red and purple. Well, it's bad. You want to find items lying around the house. So these are both really bad. So much for the boiler room. It was basically useless. It gave us one key. Oh, it's still hot because of the... Oh, right. The furnace makes it more likely that you'll get red rooms. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's why I'm getting all these red rooms. Well, that's not great, but okay. Aquarium, commissary. The fish! The poor fish are gonna cook in the aquarium. I can't drive that. The water's gonna boil because of the furnace and they'll die. But it would take me up. Alright, fine, let's do the aquarium. Because I will get steps. Are you guys okay? I'm sorry, I know it's really warm in here. Hopefully your water like is still at a nice controlled temperature. Don't have the damn shovel. Oh, there's another key. This, I think the garage is always there. No, it's right there. But it's a dead end. But it would give me 3 keys. So let's do it. I'm gonna need keys the further up I go. Okay, yeah, this is the thing that needed to be powered. Looking back, I'm really surprised how early I managed to power this room and get the west door open. I think I got really lucky there. Wait, where are the keys? Oh, there they are. I got quite lucky. Now you're just fucking with me. Lose 1 coin? Okay, sure. Oh, there's a bunch of coins. That makes up for it. Thank you. Only one place we can go. That's fine, we have 6 keys. Half your steps? Dude! Okay, well, I don't have a choice. It's this or nothing. So, I'm about to lose half my steps. Ooh! That's pretty brutal. There's the broken lever. Let's go in the foundation, I guess. And I really thought that key was gonna be a really important key. It was all nice and shiny. I was like, oh, finally it's the basement key. No. Just a regular key. Nook Archives. This would suck. Sure, let's get another key. Why not? Man, we're getting a lot of these red rooms. I guess I should get rid of these as early as I can. So like get it here. Like just get rid of it. Oh, that's why I got the exhibit again. Because it's a rare, but it's a red. So it still pulled it from me, even though it's a rare room. Because of the furnace. I could just get rid of it by pulling it here. Or I could get the commissary, which would allow me to go down and buy some items. But this is a bad run anyway, so do I really want to buy some items? I might as well save the gold, because what if I get like the library followed by the bookstore? Just to close the exhibit. Well, we don't have the key card. I don't even know why I walked in there. That was pointless. What's to the right? Locked. They really want me to get the maid's chamber. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Well, they already don't cost gems because of this. You know what? Let me just draft it so I can get rid of it. Like, just get rid of this damn room. Oh, and it connects back. Anything new in here since the last time? You get a view of the outside. Still the same angel, so it's not like they show you a different one each time, which would have been nice. We've read this. One of these days, I'll find the damn basement key. I wonder if you need to do something specific to get it, or if it's just like a rare chance of getting it. The laboratory, the kitchen, the archive. The archives would allow me to go to a bunch of places, but I won't get to see all 3 plans. Yeah, it's a bad run anyway, so like, I don't really care. Once you realize you're in a bad run, you just go, well, whatever. Anything might as well happen at this point. These, I don't think I had a chance to screenshot, so I will do so now. My mom was like a cool art thief. She was like a phantom thief. Door locked. Guest bedroom. Well, I do need more steps. Alright, you don't see it, but you can still draft it. It's not that you have fewer choices. They just don't show them to you. Okay, the compass. If I can find the battery, you can combine it, but probably not gonna happen. There's the laundry room, but it's not gonna be connected to the... Right? It's not connected at this point. I don't know what this is, but you know what? Surprise me. What is it? Ah, it's outside. It's a courtyard. That's not bad. Might as well use a key, because we might get more keys. Nope, we get some dice and some money. what is right. There's the solarium. Sure. Maybe by the end of this run, I might find like at least one new room I haven't seen. Seeing the master bedroom would be really cool, but maybe the master bedroom can only be found like in the top row or something like that. A lot of dig spots and no way to dig. Come on, give me the master bedroom. We would be at 9 stars. We could go further right. The Great Hall, like I'm not gonna have enough. I haven't drafted that other one that makes it so all the doors are unlocked, so I'm not gonna do this one. Let's do Observatory instead. So what's it gonna be today? Apples are extra delicious, and 3 more steps. I do wonder if it's just gonna loop back. Once you get like to 20 stars, does it go back to 1 star? Or is it just gonna keep counting up and up and up and like just giving you different combinations of like many stars? Because let's say we reach 50 stars. Would it give you the thing you get for 20 stars, and then like what you get for 12 stars, and then what you get for like 8 stars, and then like, you know, a bunch of things? In theory, unless it just loops back. But we won't know until we get there. Okay, I only have 2 more keys. I thought I already did the lavatory, but I guess I didn't. So let's do it here so that we don't get a dead end here. I'd rather have it here on this side. As far as I know, there's never anything in that room. I don't want to waste my steps. All right, let's see. Only 1 key left. What would this be? It would be something that requires... It would be something that requires 2 gems. But without knowing what it is. What if I go to the commissary and buy like the shovel? Then I could go back to all these rooms and dig, but only the shovel doesn't take you that far. It's mostly trash. Like you want the jackhammer. And I won't get to have the jackhammer. I guess I'll do the dining room. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get the meal. Probably I'm just gonna run out of keys is what I think is gonna happen. There it is. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Now if I can do this, followed by the Great Hall, that would be awesome. I don't think this room has any other information from me that I don't already have. Now I just want to get... I need to get the Great Hall and all the doors unlocked. But it's kind of unlikely at this point. What would this be? What if this is the Great Hall? Okay, you know what? Surprise me. What is it? It's the ballroom. And dinner is served. How did this happen? Again, it's magic. Wait, I do have a furnace. Oh, it's a trophy room I needed. Okay, I thought it was the furnace. Well, I doubt we'll have a trophy room at this point. Plus 20. And here's my final key. Give me the Great Hall. Come on. Come on! This wouldn't be the Great Hall because the Great Hall like requires a bunch of steps. In fact, I don't even know if you can get the Great Hall unless every side is free. Because otherwise like it wouldn't lead anywhere. I could just do library and request the next book, but the library is not rare. I'll get it again very soon, so should I just redraw, try and get something new? We're at the end anyways. Give me something new. The showroom. I only have 17. 17 is not that much. Do I even have any item I could code check? Not really. The lever, the compass. I guess I could code check the lever. What if this is something new? It's probably not. But alright, show me what it is. Oh, it's the freezer. You know what? This is good. This is a good final room to get. Wait, because there's the furnace in here, wouldn't it thaw this room? Alright, it's only if you go back to the furnace or the sauna. What if this is the basement key right there? Because there's a frozen letter and then the frozen key. What if this is the basement key? But like, how would I unfreeze this place? It even tells you the temperature. Is there a way where I could cut the power of the freezer? Cutting the power of the freezer? Because like there's gems frozen. If there was a way, you think it'd have to do with the furnace, right? Or the boiler room? No. Wait, the temperature is rising. Oh, what the fuck? Temperature is rising. Oh, is it because of the furnace? Oh, maybe I can get access to all this stuff then. Hello? What's hiding? Ooh, what the hell? 14? Is it gonna keep going up? Hey, look at that. Now I have the key. There's a pawn there. Gems. Let's go. I want this key. Is this the basement key? This letter, based on what's written on it, I think it's the same letter that's at the entrance. This doesn't seem like it's unfreezing though. Because it's like at 17 now. I guess because it's in a freezer. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. How could I cut the power to this? I don't know. Can I get through here? Oh, I can. Oh, look at that. An upgrade disc. Which I don't think... I don't have any computer to use it. Shit. Even though it's really warm, my accounts are still frozen. So the gems I picked up don't even count, actually. Whoops. There's no computer anywhere. So I won't get to actually... Is this something like these symbols? Does this mean anything? This weird domino thing? It's the same pattern on all of them. Okay. What's that about? What are these? Is there like pixel hunting going on here? Do I need to press them in like a specific order? Ah, there it is. Or at least there's one. The network servers are finally out of cold... Yeah, they're servers. Finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the East Drive. A full circle moment today. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Danny Ravane. Hell yes. Well, on that note, I'm gonna call it a day, because I can't do anything else. Crimson in the Fire and Ice. Huh. That's a new thing. 10 red rooms, 6 bedrooms, furnace, freezer. Mount Holly Inn. Interesting theme. I've been recording for a long time. I'm gonna do one more day because I want to go in the server room, see what happens if you have the admin key. I think it just means you get to access like a terminal, but... Thank you. Oh, look at all the money we have. 27. Let's go. Looch. Just gliding into this room. Yeah, it's the server. It's the same server that would be like here, I guess. I've got the code, you bastards. I found it. Revadi, and don't tell me this one is deactivated. What do you mean? Isn't that like a really recent one? I really just need to find Randolph's name. What if I do it backward? What if it's like Rand M? Shit. Okay, well, never the fuck mind. Here I thought I was gonna get a breakthrough. No. For this, I need to find Randolph's last name. But I've looked at all kinds of documents that I have screenshots of. I haven't seen the name Randolph anywhere, like not in full. I must have missed it. It might be in the emails. I need to look back. But, shit. Whoopty shit. Give me the tomb at least? Come on. Just doesn't want to give me anything I want. Okay, you know what? At least I can do a good donation at the shrine. So 2 coins gives you the blessing of the dancer. Let's try 3 coins. Still dancer? Blessing of the high roller. Now, is it random or does it depend on the amount of coins you put? That's pretty cool. Each time you draft a shop room, you get 1 dice, and then you gain 5 extra coin each time you roll. So that could pile up like fairly quickly. Who is this even supposed to be? You know? I guess the tomb is just really rare. Because I've just seen it the 1 time out of 23 days. Or what, 24 days? 5 days? I think I'm on day 25 now. So only 1 time out of 25. Extremely rare. Which is unfortunate. Alright, I need to stop playing soon, but let's try and have like a quick, productive little day here. Storeroom. Getting the bookstore would be really nice because I have like a fair bit of money right now. Just do entry. Even more gold. Draft a bedroom, gain steps. No, I need gems. I need gems for rooms. So give me the parlor. The white box does not have a statement. That's true. The gems are in a box with a statement. Wait, so does no statement count as true or false? Because there has to be one telling the truth, there has to be one telling a lie. So this is true, which means that this would have to be false, which means the gem are in this box, right? Because this is blank, right? Okay. I'm never sure. Like, I'm looking at that thing opening, and until I actually see the gems, I'm never sure if I got it right or not. I want to keep the den for later, because it has a lot of doors. Just do bedroom. It'll go down, we can do a dead end. Sounds better to me. Give me a nice dead end, like, yeah, the closet, that's perfect. Perfect, and we get the metal detector, that's great. And we get a key. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. Like, we're getting used to this. We can start going a little bit faster, you know? Alright, solarium, den, hallway. I guess now, good time for the den. Get another gem. This might be a very short run indeed. Because it's not looking too good right now. Kitchen, nook, spare bedroom. Food for sale. I don't need food. I need rooms. Let's do nook. There's that key. Passageway. Take us to a bunch of places. Yeah, this would be nice right now. I need doors. No keycard door either. I'm surprised. This is the garage. No, the garage is higher, I think. Dead end. This goes down. Items for sale. You know what? Let's see what items we have on sale. We have 28 gold right now. So is there going to be like another sale, or was that the one sale and now it's over? Like, that's it? I have to imagine eventually there'll be another sale. Sledgehammer. Some gems. I do have 6 gems. I'm not too worried about steps right now. Sledgehammer could be nice, but I could just save my gold. I haven't seen a single box yet. Maybe I'll just save my gold in case we find a library and a bookstore. Yeah. Her ladyship's chamber. One of only 2 rooms that give you the queen. Let's try and get the chess pieces. So I'm gonna get this one, because that gives me the queen, and the queen's really rare. Whoa, what the hell is that? The telescope? Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. That's my first time seeing this. Huh. Okay. We'll see about getting the observatory. There's gonna be a key to this diary somewhere eventually, I guess. And then the same symbol again. I'm not sure if I've found every secret that's in this room. Does it never end? So mysterious and ominous. Okay, before going further up, let's just go right. Let's do, you know, like they said, row by row, rank by rank. This sucks. I don't want this. Could do spare bedroom. Yes. Let's do that. And a nice gem, thank you. Drawing room, hallway, chapel. Chapel would lead me into the foundation. I want to keep my gems for later, so you know what? Let's do chapel. I have plenty of money. That's fine. Plus I get it back. It's even better. Let's try and get a dead end out of the way here. Like the bunk room. It's a great example. Bunk room, I get to say hello to my little hamster friend. Okay, let's go to the... Oh, I'm gonna waste a coin every time I come in here, but... I want to do them in order, so I'm gonna go back to the passageway right now, even though I'm wasting steps, but... I think ultimately it's for the best. There's the observatory. Sure. I don't really like having to spend a gem. So what happens? Woo! Diamondus Major. 5 gems. Wow. That's for 11? Okay, yes. That was in the book that you get 5 gems for 11 stars. But I guess maybe like it brought me up faster because I have the telescope. There's our knight. Like the most rare chess pieces is the rook, the knight, which I just got. So do I have a nook? I do have a nook. So I have the rook and the nook. I've got the knight because of the observatory. I've got the queen. If I can find the office anywhere in this house, then I can solve the chess thing. That's going to be my objective for today. I need to get the office. I need to get the king. Give me the office. Give me the office. This would be awesome if it was the other way around. Should I just redraw? Let's not redraw until we're stuck. I have another path into the foundation, so let's just do boudoir. Plus I got plus 10 because of the ladyship. Gonna get a bunch of steps. I do love the... Oh, right, the saves stay open, so you can always grab the gem. That's nice. That's quite nice. Okay, now I'm going further up. Give me the office. Office, 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 office. No office. Do I want to take a risk? Kitchen will only take me to the right. I think I'm gonna use my dice. Give me the office. Come on. Office, office, office. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. Like, it would be nice to have the pump room, but I haven't been in the tomb yet, so I don't know if I need the pump room again. Having more stuff in my draft pool will make it less likely that I will find the office, which is bad. The locker room, unless you have the tool, the lockpicking tool, you're not gonna get to open all these doors. This thing is just bad. Okay, let's just do hallway. I need the office. Come on. Just be nice to me. Just be nice to me and give me the office. Let's go left first. Library with the door going down, so I won't get the bookstore, so this is a bad thing. The boiler room. Hey, maybe. You know what? Maybe we'll do boiler room and then we have access to a powered room. Alright, fine. Give me the office. You son of a bitch. Keys for sale. You know what? I do need keys. I do need keys. It's not a powered room, but I need keys right now in order to progress. The more places I can go, the more likely I am to get the office, and that's my objective for today. Yeah, let's do locksmith. Plus, it's gonna give me another dice because of the blessing for today. So, I can buy Wait, when it says special key, is there a chance it might be the basement key? Is the prism key. If you unlock a door with that key, in a room of color, you will get another floor plan of that same color. Okay. Ooh. Well, you know what? Okay, I will buy this. And I will buy 3 keys. That's a lot of money spent, but I really want to accomplish my objective for today, so let's see. What is the office? The office is just a blue, right? It's a blue. So I need to use the prism key in a blue room, like the foundation. Plus I could use the dice, which would give me even more chances to get it. Right? What sucks is that it's kind of far away now, but let's do it. I think it's worth it. Costing me steps, but I feel like it's gonna pay off. Foundation. Was this door locked? I don't even know. Maybe it's not locked. Ah. Prism key. Give me the office. What? What do you mean? So it doesn't work with what, blue rooms? Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Green rooms do not cost to try. This would allow me to draft again until I potentially... Is it because the office... Like, what's the layout? Maybe it's because it needs to be in a certain placement. Let's do drawing room because it's gonna give me a free redraw. And then I have more chances. Plus I get another gem, thank you. Oh, that's cool. Now every room that had a safe in it that I've opened, that's a free gem. So that's actually a huge difference. Give me the office. You mother... Oh, you're just fucking with me, aren't you? You just don't want to give me the office. This one can only be here. Let's put it here. God damn. What's the shape of the office? It's like this. So it needs to always be able to take you to the left. Or to the right? Because you can come out of one or the other, right? So... This would... This is dangerous because it's only... Okay, it's one of only 2 doors. And it's at the wrong angle. You bastard. Redraw. Come on! It sucks that the office is the only king room. It's the only one I've found. Doesn't take me up. This one takes me up. This would give me a bunch of items. But I don't need items. I need the office. But the attic is a really good room. Because you get so many items. But like I have a lot of keys. I have gems. Do I really need items right now? I don't even have access to the workshop, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I could use this if I ever find a disc. I'm gonna do security. Get a stupid little coin. Come on, give me office. Wait, which room is this? That's a blue. Does the prism key not fit? That's such bullshit that you can't... Okay, no, it does... I do remember now, the prism key description does say Like only the special ones, right? Yeah, not the blue. Okay, okay. All right, don't scream at me. I forgot. Shit. Are you really not gonna give me the office? Come on. That's all I want. You know what? Let me open this one first. Office. Fuck. Just courtyard. Oh, plus I need the key card. Okay, well, at least I can dig. Some coins. Another key. While I was at the while I was in security, I should have lowered the keycard thing. I forgot to do it. I hate that you have to do it every time. Like, it should remember what you last set it on, and then just keep it like that until you draft security again. Please give me the office. This is a new one I haven't seen. But I'm so close, I can't... I'm so close to getting the office. I'm not gonna get it, am I? Wait, Grid Hall? Grid Hall, we have... Oh no, that was the last run. That was yesterday. Now it's gonna be closed. But I do have a lot of keys. I do have the lockpick. I mean, it's my only choice. It's the only one that goes up. Oh, man. Come on, dude. What? 0 out of 3? Why is my luck gonna be the worst? Alright, we've opened the antechamber. I doubt we'll get to it, but you never know. I'm gonna have to waste all my keys just getting through this. Because my freaking lockpick kit won't work. Usually it works like half the time, but here I got really unlucky. Let me just waste all my keys then. Okay, well, it's not worth opening this one, because what I want is to go up. Every color of room. So what if you use the prism key in the aquarium then? Another key, thank you. Pebbles! Yay! Come on, how many more rooms that are not the office do I have to freaking get? Dining room. This Mass Effect music is like... Instead of relaxing me, it's putting me on edge. Okay. Office. This lockpick... This is the worst lockpick kit I've ever seen. It hasn't opened a single door. Solarium? Do I want rare rooms? I just want the office. The vault, that's a dead end. It's gonna give me a bunch of money. I don't want money though. But if I have money, I can go back to the locksmith. But the locksmith is so far away at this point. Plus there was a gem in there. I guess I'll get the solarium, because then I might finally get the master bedroom. And the master bedroom could have a king in it. If there's any other room with the king in it, it's probably the master bedroom. And what if there is a small chance that we could reach the antechamber from the right? Small chance, but it's possible. And dinner is served. That's nice because I need some food. I'm getting low on steps. More coins. Okay. Mmm, delicious pizza. Give me pizza. Pizza. Okay, if I get either the master bedroom, the office, or a way to reach the antechamber, I'll be happy. Library. Playing a dangerous game. Every step you take, it's dangerous. Okay, next time we'll get to read another book, so that's good. That's a good thing. Office. Come on. Has this lockpick kit, whoever sold that to me, I want my fucking money back. The fucking utility closet again. It wouldn't work retroactively, right? No, it doesn't. Shit. Do I want to take a risk and redraw? There is still a chance. I should keep my dice just in case, but like the further away I go, the less likely I am to actually reach. But this means fewer locked doors. Oh, there's still the courtyard, but that's for the key card. Alright, foyer. Playing a really dangerous game. Okay, that's another key, that's good. Give me the office. How many gems do you need for the office? If it's more than 2, then I'm fucked. 1 major key. What if I get the basement key in there? Okay, I have to risk it. Wait. Please tell me the office is not more than 2. Okay, it costs 2. I need to keep these 2 gems for the office. Oh, there's the key card. That's good, actually. That means I have another... I mean, it's not going to lead me up there, but it's going to lead me down there. And another key. Oh, so that counts as a major key. Right, the key card. Okay. I might actually... Okay, office. Are y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this? Office. Why do you refuse to give it to me? Why are you so cruel? I can't use a gem. If I use a gem, I won't have enough gems to actually drive the office next time. I have to redraw. That's it. Four items. Would one of them be a gem? I can't take the risk of running out of gems. But if I do this, I might reach the antechamber. But I won't have the gem for the office. Ah, shit. How many rooms do I still have, really? That would take me straight ahead to the antechamber. Maybe a red room, like the gymnasium or something. I still have a bunch of dead ends. I'm more likely to get a dead end, and I don't have a dice. And if I spend my gem here, then I might be fucked and I won't get the office if I draft it next time. But there's a small chance that I could reach the antechamber. Fuck. Please tell me there's a gem in here somewhere. Please just give me a gem. Give me a gem. I swear if I run into the freaking office and I don't have the gem, I'm going to be so angry. Ooh. Ooh. Also, wouldn't the name of that freaking maintenance guy be in here? Right? Doesn't this computer have access to the... There's the experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Wow. Or gain 1 star. Or set your dice to 2. For each bedroom you draft every second. Dude, that would be crazy. That would be so many keys. Let's do that. There hasn't been a single successful trigger so far for these experiments, so... But this one seems likely. This one seems likely to happen. I don't have a dice. It would probably be smarter to go back down, right? Go there first. I should go back. I have a lot of steps. I really should. Because if I could find a dice maybe, or something, this should be like my last ditch effort. Okay, you know what? But what if I waste the straight ahead rooms down there and then I can't get into the antechamber? So many difficult choices to make. Like, plus if my freaking lockpick was to work on... Oh, there's a key right there actually that I just missed. Ain't nothing in here. Oh, so of course all of these are locked, but these are open because you're just fucking with me. They were all open? Oh no, it's because it's... Is it because of the foyer? Wait, so the foyer does work retroactively and there's a disc. Wait, which means this one is not open? It does work retroactively. How does that even work? Because in the book that we read, it was worded saying if you drafted before the Great Hallway, then all the doors will be open. But it seems like it works retroactively, which is odd. Okay, now we can open this. This would be good actually. You may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. I'm bound to get at either the study or the frickin' the office, or a way to get through. Like the dark room. The dark room would take me through. But wait, no, I only have 1 gem. If I was to go all the way back to the commissary, there were some gems on sale, but that's really far away. That's a big risk. That's a big risk. Oh, there's some dice there. And there's gonna be a gem in here. Right. I need to remember the rooms with the safes give you a gem. Thank you for that. I'll take that. Should I go back? Let's see. How much would it cost me to go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not that far. That's worth it. Plus, I need to go to security to use my disc. I don't know how many rooms you get to upgrade in total. All of these? Nook. Okay. Nook gives you 2 keys, bacon and eggs, so more steps. You will always draw library while drafting in this room. Not necessarily. I don't always want the library. I do always want... Well, the library means new books, means the bookstore, but the library is already very common, so I don't think I need that. What I want is more keys. So yeah. Give me more keys. Thank you. Commissary. Let me just buy some gems. Let me just spend all my money. Set of gems. Okay, so that. Up to 8 times. Okay, I could only do it 8 times anyway, so let's just get the running shoes. Okay. If I don't get the office or the antechamber, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Even if I manage, at this point, even if I manage to get all the rooms for the chess pieces, I'm not gonna make it outside because I only have 26 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 16, 16. I'm never gonna make it outside. So, shit. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get the chess thing today because I couldn't find the frickin' office. But I think I will reach the antechamber, right? Oh, I took a wrong turn. That's bad. Up to a bad start. I have so many chances. I've got to reach the antechamber at this point. I don't know if getting in there will actually do anything, though. Like, there may be some other condition that you need to complete before you can actually get inside. But if all you needed was to get inside, this might be the moment. Right here. There we go. Gymnasium. Gymnasium, and we get it. That's it. Just like that. We've made it. To continue up, you must go down. Is the basement key? Do I only have it for today? Please tell me I don't have it only for today. Are you kidding? I can't reach the foundation from here. Well, I do have the running shoes, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I just lost 2! Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. No! I only have it for today? Why aren't these running shoes working? They haven't worked a single time. What's the shortest path? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, thanks. I'm not gonna frickin' make it. I didn't know I was supposed to save up my steps. You're fucking kidding, dude. I'm 1 room away. Let me go, let me go, let me go! No! Are you fucking kidding?